Fromsoftware is known for brutally hard boss fights, with their standouts accomplishing complexity in design, fluidity in the fight, and ultimately character encompassing the entire event. So, what happens when another game creates a boss even more remarkable than FromSoft's best? Welcome to the story of Laxassia The Complete and Liza P. For a boss as remarkable as this one, you might think to yourself, hey, today's sponsor is Surfshark VPN. Listen guys, you're not beating Laxassia first try. But you can comfort yourself knowing that you can surf the internet shark by unblocking what you couldn't block against this boss. And you can stream movies and shows from all countries whenever you want. You might be getting McRan and throttled by this boss, but by using Surfshark, you can stop ISPs from throttling your data. Now, since you have no defense in the game to Laxassia, Surfshark will be the armor your internet never had by masking your IP address to essentially becoming private online, and your history is not linked to your identity. There's alerts for your data and checkups, there's built-in antivirus, and you can hide all search if you don't want those pesky ads knowing what you want to buy. Now, since you're 150 tries into Laxassia without success, Surfshark gave me a link to put in the description down below. Use my promo code EvanExplains up to an additional 6 months free of Surfshark VPN exclusively with the link down below. Click the link, and who knows, it might help you finally beat this boss. Thanks for listening, and back to the regularly scheduled yapping. Liza P is a game of choice that seems in the player's control, but it's fitting that the game constantly gives you the illusion of that choice. Aside from a few endings and records, your decisions fall in line with two puppet masters pulling all the strings. Your father, Geppetto, and the main antagonist, Simon Manus. Both have a vision for the world, and both have puppets that would obey their commands no matter what. Simon's vision is a lot more surface level evil, while Geppetto's is selfish and harder to come to terms with, because he is actively helping you along your journey. Simon wants to perfect humanity for an order that he calls truth, a world without lies, but he also wants to become a god of his new world order.
Behold, this is Ergo. Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Manus.
Simon belonged to the alchemists.
People call them the alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
The alchemists were supposed to stop the petrification disease, a seemingly unknown disease spread throughout Krat that also caused the puppet frenzy, a madness that caused the puppets to kill anything in their way. If this story sounds like Bloodborne so far, you're not wrong at all. And just like Bloodborne, this petrification disease was spread through Krat by the Healing Church of Alchemists. Simon's intent was to play with the arm of God and use the disease to gift him godhood. But at one point, the alchemists were by all means at the forefront of research in Krat. The alchemists had some good intent for humanity at first, but as Antonia explains,
everything changed when Simon became their leader. Oh, I thought the survivors of the exhibition would be different.
Simon was not perfected, so he sought out to chase perfection in his world. We can see his champion, and his perfected experiment. The magic cure was advertised to the city of Krat, but to the alchemist's experiments who lived through the magic cure and became empowered, this was the life-changing elixir. The first meeting you have with this elixir is, in a very fitting way, against a champion named Victor.
I am Victor, the champion!
After you dogged through this fight is your first meet with Laxasia and Simon. After this, your journey takes you back to the petrified central Krat, and to Sophia, who has been trapped like a true Disney princess in a tower for you to rescue. So, after climbing a seemingly infinite tower, you're confronted by the final obstacle before Simon Manus, a boss with some of the most perfected, robotic, futuristic, New World Order design, a sickly twisted sense of awareness, and a ripe reason to rip your ergo away for good. Meet Laxassia The Complete. There's a level of twisted realization when fighting Laxasia. There's a pretty good chance that you may be here for a few days because she is brutally difficult, but there's also a good chance you won't stop fighting her because she's incredibly well made. You just have to get good. In fact, if you get very good at this fight, just like many bosses in Lies of P, you can excel. Laxasia works so well in my opinion because she has quick attacks that feel well telegraphed. So while they're punishing to get hit by, they never feel unfair. She has all sorts of combos, like a constant uppercut into a slash that seems to just never end. But if you block this well, she gives up about halfway through the attack. She also has a lot of slow attacks with lightning incorporated with the overhead slams and the trail that she creates. There's attacks that are very rare, like an AoE shock, and Laxasia even taunting you before stabbing you and pulling you up in the air. It's always fun seeing how people deal with this boss, and while some struggled...
Can I break her shield? Holy what?
That was the scripted death? Alright, that's a scripted death again. It's good to know that at least.
I want a perfect...
Arm of God will awaken soon.
It's a woman! We died. The moveset is kind of insane.
Others found what I found in my time. If you perfect block a bunch of attacks from her, it breaks her sword and begins Phase 2.
Oh, Simon. swears to protect this tower.
You knew it wasn't going to end after Laxassia the Complete. Meet Laxassia The Perfected. She has nothing to lose. Simon Manus is all she knows, and you are the last obstacle in the way of a perfect world in her eyes. Brainwashed and pumped full of chemicals, Laxassia breaks off her armor and reveals not only bazookas, but also a lightning sword. The phase begins like this.
Okay, Nameless King. Alright, Nameless King. Okay, I see.
Full disclosure, in this phase, you are not going to get the chance to attack often. If phase 1 was slow starts with rapid attacks following, phase 2 is the complete opposite. Laxassia has insanely fast movement with delayed attacks and ranged combat that, well, it reminds me of Phantom Ganon from Ocarina of Time's Forest Temple, especially when you're deflecting the lightning. You are not going to last long on phase 2, but equally, if you master it, she will not last long either, and no amount of double D padding can stop fate from happening. Since you have overcome many before in your path of choice, of truth and lies, Laxassia did not stand a chance.
Worship Sir Manus. The arm of God will awaken soon.
Come on, Mika! I got her. I got her. Woo! We got it! Oh my Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh, I couldn't breathe. Please tell me that's it.
Choice is a funny thing. When two puppet masters control Krat's order, one controlling humanity, the other the puppets, is there really any choice other than to perfect yourself to each master's will? Laxassia is dead now, and I truly believe this is the greatest boss FromSoft never made. One that I will let myself die to so I can keep fighting, and one that I hope NeoWiz, the creators of Liza P, are very proud of. In the next video on Liza P, I will discuss the end of Manus and Geppetto, the sequel to Lady Maria, the Nameless Puppet. Make sure to subscribe to open the door into the universe of EvanExplains, one filled with infinite possibilities. I'll see you next time.